In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use a powerful tool known as Kahoot to create quizzes for your learners in your classroom. Quickly, you head over to Google Chrome, you type in kahoot.com to take you to a site where to prompt you to register with your username and email with password. So once you sign off, it will get you a platform. You come to a platform like this. So I'm not going to sign off again because I've already registered with Kahoot. So I have my own page. So this is my dashboard. You can see the Kahoots I've created. I've used it to create quizzes for my learners, both in the classroom and online learning. So you can use it to create quizzes for your learners. You can use it to create quizzes for your teammates. That's if you work as an admin, you can create it to test the knowledge of your staff. You can also use it in your business, even if it's not a school. You can use it in companies, you can use it in offices to create a test for your productivity test for your team, your employees. So it's a very, very fantastic tool. I'm going to walk you through how you can go about it. So the first thing after signing off, it's not free anyway. There's a free package. Let me say it has the free and the paid package. So the paid package has more features. I'm yet to upgrade. I've not upgraded, so I'm still using the free account. Now in the free account, you are entitled to create quizzes, but you cannot create a team. If you upgrade, you'll be able to create a team where that you can work with other colleagues and create questions or quizzes for either your learners or your colleagues or for your employees. Okay, so for instance, if you want to discover more topics, or if you want to discover more Kahoots, you click on Discover Kahoot. It will take you to Kahoots that has been created by other individuals. Okay, so once you click on it, you can start asking. You can start and playing the questions. For instance, if I click on this science now, it's a topic, so it will show me questions that have been created under sciences, like different people all over the world. So I can click on anyone and answer the question. So let's say, for instance, let me take you to the one I created. Okay, let's say you want to learn about let's look at this one. How well do you know Google? Okay, so if you want to play, you click on play, and then if you want to teach for virtual classroom, you click on teach. Once you want to start teaching, maybe you're using an online platform, it will give you the code that you can share with your learners, and then you can start, teaching them and everything. So let's say, for instance, now I want to just share the link for my virtual class. You click on share. Can you see it? So once you copy it, you can paste it in the classroom. Let's say I want to create a classroom now, or I want to go to my classroom. So I can paste it in any of my classes here. Okay, so I can pick any of my classes here and just think, okay, I think I have biology here. Click on biology, and then, okay, so can just paste the link here and tell them that click on this link to view your quiz. So you need to make sure that they already have Kahoot installed. Okay, you can use Kahoot on the web, and you can use it on You can use it on the web and you can download the app and use it on your phone. All right, so let's go back to where we are. Great. Let's go back and all right. So now I'm going to show you how you can create your own Kahoot. So if you want to create your Kahoot, you click on the plus sign. You click on the plus sign. Now you have the option to create and teach interactive lessons. You have the option to teach with slides. You have the option of creating a template for native assessment, as in using a template to create for native assessment, or you can practice spelling adjectives with puzzle. Now all these other features like this ones comes with a paid version. So you have 7 days free trial, after which the trial will be over and you have to pay to access the features. So for now, if you're starting freshly, you're starting new, if you have the money, you can go ahead. But if you want to exploit the tool very well, I suggest you try the free trial first. If you are satisfied, it's a great tool anyway, you like it, then you can go ahead to upgrade. So for now, we're going to start with the blank choice, which is creating from the scratch. Okay, so now you enter the title of your Kahoot in this box. Let's say, for instance, I want to talk about restoration. Restoration. Okay, so description. What will you describe? Helping learners to learn more about restoration. Okay, then you upload a cover photo. You can either go to your image library, you select any picture there. You can look for anything that relates to restoration and select. And if you want to access the full library, it's going to ask you to upgrade. So these are just the free ones that we have available. But for the sake of this class, I think I'll just take a beautiful picture here and place it. But it's good you should have a picture that depicts the topic you want to create quiz on. Okay, so if you upgrade, you'll be able to paste your YouTube link. Let's say you've done a video on the topic that you want to create a quiz on, paste your YouTube link there, the link in this docs provided, and then it also allows you, when you upgrade, you're also able to customize your questions, that your quiz, custom branding. That's when you're able to put your logo on each slide of the quiz you are uploading or creating with Kahoot. And make sure you make it visible to everyone and you click on done. Okay, so then now you start typing your question. So let's say, for instance, what okay, what do humans give out? Okay, what gas? Let's put now. What gas do humans give out during respiration? It's a question mark. So then you set the time. Now you have the option to change the question type. Then you set the limits, make it 10 seconds, unless your question is much. Then points, make it standard. You may give double, that's give twice as many points for correct answer. That means you have more than 2 answers that are correct, or more than 1 answer that are correct. So you give 2 points so that the computer will identify the 2 questions to be correct instead of just one. And then no points, that's lower the stakes of the question and remove points. Well, just leave it to a standard unless you have multiple answers. Then your answer options. If you want to do multiple select, you need to upgrade. You can duplicate the questions and you can delete. So what gas do humans give out during respiration? You have the option to add image or video. So let's type our answer. Let's say hydrogen, hydrogen, or oxygen. Okay. Then I decide to make this one correct. Carbon dioxide. You click on the box there, show that is the correct answer. Then I can say sulfur. Here we are. And you click the plus sign to add question. Now here, this is the interesting thing I like about this Kahoot. You can add different type of question. Now all this one that you're seeing something like a crown there, it means that you need to upgrade before you can use these features. So for the free version, you are limited to quiz, true or false, and then you can use slide and then question bank. So every other thing like this brainstorm, open-ended, word cloud, poll, you need to upgrade before you can use these features. So to make your work faster, you can just quickly select the question bank. Now this question bank will give you options on the type of, let's say for instance, you type a particular topic or you pick a unit in the topic that you want to talk about. Let's say you're talking about skeletal systems and you want to focus on those. It's going to bring out different options for you on what other people have created regarding your choice of interest. So for instance, let's say I want to talk about just restoration. It's going to search and bring out all the results and then I can select whichever one I want. Can you see? Can select. So it makes your work super easy. Can you see? So this one I can just click. I can just click this plus button. It automatically adds it to my question. Can you see? Solar restoration reactants. So the correct answer is already oxygen and glucose. It's ticked already. So the question has already been answered. You set your time limit and then you click on the plus sign. So you can either decide to create your own questions. That's if you've already written them down, you can just be typing it and be intuiting the answers. Or to make your work easy, you click on the question bank. And still, since I'm talking about restoration, I'm just going to type restoration again and search because a lot of things you can see there are over 75 search results showing that a lot of educators or different other people elsewhere have created questions regarding restoration. So and I just need to choose. Now if I click plus here and then it automatically adds the question. So make sure you always set the time limit. 10 seconds is okay to make them faster. So this is one of the advantage of this tool because it helps your learners to think faster. Once you set the time, within 10 seconds, they should be able to pick the answers. They should be able to think and select the correct answer. So let's say I want to choose this one. Okay, we'll have two correct answers here. If I see this, solar restoration equation, oh, interesting. So you can quickly move over and still create more questions and then you select, it's automatically added to your question. What are the reactants of restoration? Set your time limit to 10 seconds and you're done. So it won't take much time setting questions. For the sake of this video, I think I'll stop at 5 questions. So you click on done. Yeah, the Kahoot is ready to be played. So you can play it now. So if we click to play now, or you share with others, and if you want to share, it means you're sharing the link. If you click share, it gives you the link. You copy the link and then you can paste it either in your Microsoft Things account, your Pinterest, Twitter, or your Google Classroom. So whichever one you choose, if you click on play, you can pick any option here. Is it for virtual classroom, whether you do on your system, your learners connect with you and you the teaching at the same time, that you playing the quiz you just created and you can monitor them and see how they're progressing, or you just assigned for a later time whether they can assess themselves independently and you still get to see the results on your dashboard. So with that, when you're done, you click on done and your Kahoot is ready. So you click on done. If there's any other mistakes, you can as well go back to correct it. Okay, so it will show on your dashboard. You can see this is the one we just created, restoration. It shows that um we just created it now. So you can play or share. I've already showed you how to share with your learners. You can, if you have your WhatsApp group where your learners where you have your learners, you can paste the link there, or you using Microsoft Things, you are doing a virtual class or you're teaching virtually, you can paste the link there on the whiteboard and they can as well copy and answer the questions while you observe them, or you can paste it where they can attend to it when they are less busy. Now another thing I want to show you is you can add collections if you want. Let's say you want to create your collections that you can share with your learners. You can always click here. Like here, you can see these are my collections. I just have, okay, on hybrid learning, create Kahoots. You will see an option where you can create collections. So you can click on create. You can give it a title. Let's say, for instance, we'll talk about personal development. So I'm just type personal development description. Let's say topics for team or for team collaboration. Then you put your cover image if you have any. You can go to the image library, click on any of their pictures here, or you can select from your computer or your phone gallery. You can upload any picture. So for the sake of this class, I'm just gonna choose this one. And then once it's done, you click on create. So once you click create, you can share the link with your team. Now students can form their own team. That's students who can use the who are very good with tech tools. They can use their phones to create collections, share with their colleagues. That's, let's say, for learners in basic after elementary classes, they can do this, and then secondary school students, they can also do this, create collaborations with their teams and work together on different quiz questions that you, the instructor, have created. So I can decide to add from any one of my quizzes that I've created here. Let's say, for instance, I just want to click online learning, and then, or I want to click QR codes, whichever one I want to click, Google Tools, and then you click continue, and then it's added to your collections. So you click on done, and you have your collection. You can share with your team, you can share with your learners, you can share with your staff, your employees. So this is a very great tool that can be used for online learning, hybrid learning. You can use it to create quiz. So if you want to discover more Kahoots, you come down here, click on discover, and then you look for the topics of your choice. So there are a lot of things you can do with this tool. I like to see how you use this tool with your learners or in your company or with whoever you're sharing this tool with. Let me know how you exploit. So see you in another video. I'll still be talking about other tools that you can use to create game-based learning. Thank you.